So we can hear a little about the Spiritual Master in Amrita Vani from Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakura. Is it essential to associate and serve the Spiritual Master directly? We should certainly communicate directly with the Spiritual Master. Those who do not wish to serve and associate with their Spiritual Master personally are bound to be cheated. Direct communication with Guru is the first step on the path of divine service. We should serve the manifestation of Guru in every entity. If we cannot serve the Guru, we cannot serve anyone. I must not hear anything until my Divine Master, Sri Gurudeva, authorizes me to hear it. I must not hear anything until my Divine Master, Sri Gurudeva, authorizes me to hear it. So, Prabhupada was so strict. Can we see the Supreme Lord without the Spiritual Master's help? The Spiritual Master is the Lord's transcendental temple. The Supreme Lord lives in that temple. Lord Shri Krishna, who is controlled by his devotees' love, manifests himself in the hearts of the Spiritual Master and the devotees. The Spiritual Master is the Lord's transcendental temple, because the Supreme Lord lives in that temple. Means he's in the heart of the Spiritual Master. Lord Shri Krishna, who is controlled by his devotees' love, manifests himself in the hearts of the Spiritual Master and the devotees. The scripture states, Shrutim Bhavare Smitim Mitare Paradhammanye Bhajantu Bhavavida Aham Ihanandam Vande Yashalinde Baram Brahma. Let others fearing material existence or worship the Vedas, the Vedic supplementary Puranas, and the Mahabharata. But I shall worship Nanda Maharaj, in whose courtyard the Supreme Brahman is crawling. Vadyavali. Many people say that they are eager to see the Supreme Lord, but they do not understand that the Lord's darshan is possible simply by taking darshan of the Spiritual Master. Unless we meet the Spiritual Master, we cannot meet the Supreme Lord. This was my greatest desire. I went from the day on I met my Spiritual Master every year for Kartik. I went to Vrindavan because I want to be close to my Spiritual Master. So then there was the saying, all the devotees go on Parikram now. Go to Govardhan, to Radhakund, to Vashana, to all these holy places. But I always hated, I never went. I thought, without the eyes of my spiritual master, without his, I do not understand, I do not see anything. I am blind. Krishna, Guru, carries Krishna with him. Why should I go to see old broken houses and and all these devotees who are coming there just to meet or to... When I stay close to Gurudev, then I stay closest to Krishna, as according to my capacity. So this was always my goal, to always stay connected with him. And this was how he, in one sense, also he was very merciful to me. Whenever he went out to Parikram by this car, the few devotees, sannyasi, he always called me also. I could go with him there. So this was my greatest pleasure to be. Otherwise, without Guru, without the mercy of the most dear devotee to Krishna, Vrindavan is not very attractive. This is also said by Raghunath. Even Krishna is not attractive. I feel no attraction to Krishna if Radharani is not there. So this we have to take to heart, That whatever else you may think, it may fail, it will not work. Unless we meet the Spiritual Master, we cannot meet the Supreme Lord. Devotional service does not begin without first taking shelter at the Spiritual Master's lotus feet. The Spiritual Master is certainly the very mediator between Krishna and the living entity. Lord Krishna sends his best servant, his best associate to this world, to distribute his unlimited mercy. The Spiritual Master is the personification of that mercy. Those who teach us to serve the Lord's deity and to chant his holy names are spiritual masters. It is not enough to serve the spiritual master with awe and reverence. Only from a distance we must serve him with strong faith and love. The best example of this is the intimate service of Srila Raghunath Das, rendered to Srila Swarup Damodar Prabhu. Will we, any question on this? No? The whole thing? No. His best associate to this world to distribute his unlimited mercy. The Spiritual Master is personification of that mercy. Those who teach us to serve the Lord's deity and to chant his holy names are spiritual masters. It is not enough to serve the spiritual master with awe and reverence, only from a distance. Because we serve from a distance when we are afraid to come too close to him with our package of with our garbage. Yeah. And if you do, then you cheat. You cheat yourself. You are not cheating anyone else. You cheat only yourself. Because Krishna and Guru, they are neutral. They only accept what is pure, what is real. They are not accepting any show or any of these things. So, on reverence, there are some kind of devotees who have their guru somewhere far, far away. And they speculate on their own what I should do, and what basically the mind tells him what to do. It's the same, but much more intense. Because when he is present, he has so many things. All of them, many of them come and put their garbage there. So you may not clearly he may not clearly manifest to our consciousness, to our heart. But my experience is when my spiritual master, when I got a call on the phone, the Vajrayananda called, Guru Maharaj left this night, yesterday evening. Then I was not surprised. It was not changing much. My relation was never so close, I mean that physically close. My relation was on a different level, I could understand when Gurudeva, when I stole, even from the physical point away, I felt always his presence. So when, after he left, they told me, I felt very strong. I could not cry, I could not feel. It was so intense that I felt he was so close to me. So I should not worry. Like this I felt his presence, and this is not broken now. As long as we are sincere and serving the Lord and Guru, there's no question of being physically here. He's always here when we try to surrender to him. Then he will be with us all the time. All the time, 24 hours. What you can say? There's no time where he's staying. He's always here when to help us, to advise us. It's just a question of when our heart must become pure and we must become sincere. then we can hear him. He will speak to us. I have no doubts in this. We have to become qualified. This is it. So there is no difference. But it is also another case that some devotees, they never had real contact or real relation to Gurudev because they were too much in this material world engaged. They have their personal desire, they speculate, Guru wants me to do this. Like Allah wants to kill all the non-believers, in the name of religion and God, they do like this. But this is no connection. This is speculation, dangerous thing. So, first we have to become truthful. Because if we want to cheat him, then you cheat ourselves. Then your distance, you will not get what you want. Either we want Krishna or we want Maya or we want both. But it's only one way how to get Krishna. Then we have to give up the desire to be the enjoyer here. So, very, very lamentable or sad is it when one has not taken shelter in his Guru's lotus feet and he's changing Gurus, this and that. Or he finds a spiritual master who is not able to guide his disciple. This is also connected with our karma. So, then, as Srila Maharaj says, I feel the same. One has to become humble and one has to become sincere. And as Guru always says, truth is truth. Truth is important, to be truthful. Don't say lie to Guru. It's not for your good. For Guru it's not problem. You may tell him whatever you want, This is not the problem of the Guru. Because he is trying only to serve his Guru. He is not concerned with. But truthfulness, humility, and sincerity. Sincerity is very important. We have to become sincere and check the situation where we are in. Who will save us? Where we will go when we go on like this, cheating myself all the time. So this is the thing, we have to work on it. And how to work under the guidance of Guru. When we follow strictly, then he will trick us. Maya will be tricked, or how you say? Will be tricked, and we can see everything as it is. It is from a distance we must serve him with strong faith and love. The best example of this is the intimate service of Srila Raghunath Das rendered to Srila Swarup Damodar Prabhu. So service means not necessary physically. Service must be done with the subtle body, with the transcendental body. First, gross activities are not necessarily service, because the mind is there and there. So it means it's no service, whatever you may do. Only if Guru Maharaj says you should read these books and you should not read these books, this is service. If you choose what to read and what to, this is not service. This is just inquiring or inquisitiveness, or you want to according to what you want. This is the important thing. We should not act out of Guru Maharaj's because he knows. It becomes service when you read a book, what Guru Maharaj tells you you should read. This is service. And whatever we do should be authorized by Guru. When he is not here and you are connected, you will always ask, you will always be dependent. How should I? What should I? And we will be guided by him. What is there? This is real. So strong faith and love must be there. But this love is not, it's nothing to do with the material, mundane. It is something divine, much more fine. If we can act on this level, then we are making progress in spiritual life, step by step. The next few lines, the question is, will we face difficulty if we forget our spiritual master? The moment I fall down from service to my spiritual master, who is protecting me at every moment by keeping me at his lotus feet, I will become distracted from the absolute truth. As soon as I fall away from my spiritual master's shelter, I will be captured by innumerable material desires. When I run to bathe, I will become busy protecting myself from cold. I will spend my time running to perform activities other than my spiritual master's service. If I do not remember my spiritual master's lotus feet, the lotus feet of that spiritual master who has always protected me from the material concept of life, at the beginning of every year, every month, every day, every moment, I will certainly find myself in trouble. I will pretend to become the spiritual master myself and expect others to adore me. This is the material conception of life. It is not that we should worship our spiritual master for only a day. We should serve him at every moment. This is also a sad situation. I will pretend to become the spiritual master myself and expect others to adore me. This is the material conception of life. We should not have such desires. It is our downfall. It will not be possible to advance. In order to bestow mercy on me, my spiritual master appears before me in various forms. They are all manifestations of my initiating spiritual master, who imparts transcendental knowledge. The light of the Jagat Guru is reflected in various objects. My spiritual master is reflected in each and every object. Worshipable Krishna is half and worshipable Krishna is the other half. The combined pastimes are complete. Krishna is the complete manifestation of the object of worship. My spiritual master is the complete manifestation of the worshipper. All cognizant objects in which the reflection of transcendence falls are my spiritual master in different forms. My spiritual master is the one who always personally demonstrates how to serve Krishna throughout my life. He is reflected in the hearts of all living entities, and he is present in all objects as the Lord's subordinate. Thus he is present in every item. Phew. Any question? Any comments? So whatever the mind is now working, how to find a way out of this. This is not true, this is not real. If he's successful, he will wander in the material world, life after life. You have to develop faith, Shraddha, and love for the spiritual master. Unfortunately, we have no love. We have no faith. That's because we want to become master. And we want to become... How can someone have faith in us? Yes, Maharaj today? Oh, okay. We go on. It's very hard to surrender. To Guru. And if it's, because it is so hard, we will find fault in him. He is not the real one. There are others, and I have many gurus. And from everyone I take a piece, yes, this is for me. Like they read also Bhagavatam like this, yes, they confirm myself. And those who other things I'm not hearing. Then I become my own, I form my imagination of God and of what is right and what is wrong. Because we are not able to serve. Serving means whatever Guru wants us to do, we will do. And even if it's nonsense, even if it is, but we will do it because we have faith. What he wants when he does something, some service has no logical is for no purpose, Something like this. One guru told his disciple with the rope on the floor. Oh, there's a snake, he said to his disciple. You take a stick and kill it. And they say, this is a rope, Gurudev. This is not sound. No, this is a snake. You beat it. Then he took and beat the rope. Then he said, you fool. Can you not see that it's a rope? What he wants that it becomes movable. He is acting according to what is told, what is coming from above. Because we are not trained like this. But we think always our mundane conception, but this is unlogical. I know much better how to do. There's many examples given in this, in the Shastra. No, he wants us that we can become flexible, Whatever comes from above, we'll do. It's not my responsibility, it is Guru's responsibility. I am just his servant. This without questioning, I can do. This is the training, what he is giving to us, to become flexible. Not that I think what is right and wrong and I have to do like this and No, I have to do what is coming from above. Even I may not understand why. I will also not ask why.